It's gonna land on you this time.
It's gonna land on you.
No, it won't.
Hey, it's not fair.
What's not fair is this bottle's rigged.
It's not rigged.
You said it do-over.
No do-overs. You're prude.
I'm prude. I'm prude. Okay, we'll see who's prude. What was that?
Come on.
Feel strong enough to answer some questions for me? What was your relationship with Robert Torrance?
He was my foster brother. We started dating when I was about 13.
And how old was he? Jerry, why were you in foster care?
My dad.
You know, I've cleaned up my act a lot, detective. You can check my drug records.
Is there something else? He hasn't said anything?
No. Says he wants to talk to you. He said he'd give you a confession if you wanted it. Don't do it if you can't handle it. I just thought
You thought what?
it might help you with some closure.
I want you to sign the confession.
Is that why you came?
Yeah. Why did you ask for me? Did you just want to see your handiwork?
I just want to make sure you're okay. Should have known who it would be.
I'm fine. Why do you keep tracking me down?
I didn't track you down.
You track me down. You call my house and you constantly email me and you drive by and harass my friends.
You don't have any friends.
Fuck you. Just tell me why.
Bullshit! You're the only one who ever made me feel like I mattered. Don't deny me that feeling. You put me through hell.
You had no right to cut me.
What'd you expect? You left me alone.
Are you delusional? You were fucking Mandy.
Only after you accused me of fucking Mandy.
You were fucking Mandy! I saw you fucking Mandy! She's only 13, Rob!
You were 13.
And how old are you now?
Shut up. Just hear me out. We'll move out of the state for a very long time. If you just get me out of this. Just get me out of this. Drop the charges. I'll do whatever you want. Look, I know you still want me. Even if you don't love me, You've never had the kind of sex we had.
I've never been with anyone else, Rob.
Oh, come on, baby. Forgive me. Drop the charges. I'll give you all the attention you want. You'll feel so good inside. No one tells me no. Our foster mother never told me no. And you never have.
You fucking bitch!
Fuck! Fucking bitch!
Ah. You fucker! You fucking piece of shit! You piece of shit!
No one tells me no, you fucking bitch!
Let go of me!
Fuck you!
I got something for you today, sweetie.
Is it alive?
Why don't you just open it?
Mom.
You like it?
I'm not a little kid anymore.
So does it feel weird going back to school?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to come home right after school today. You've got your first therapy session tonight.
I don't need therapy.
Cherry, anybody who has been through what you've been through needs therapy.
Who wants to look at someone that disgusting?
How do you ever expect to get the girls looking like that?
Welcome to sociology. Now, how many of you are here just to fulfill a graduation requirement? Well, I think you're in for a big surprise. Sociology affects us on a daily basis in many ways. For example, let's look at interpretation of culture. Now, culture is a set of values and norms that apply to a particular group of people. It's like an operating system. Here, we have an operating system of our own. It's the American high school operating system. So, what kind of values and norms do we hold here?
Teachers run the class and students come to the class tomorrow.
Very good. But do all students follow this norm? No. So we have to allow for deviance in society. Someone who's not willing to live within the social norms.
Like people who butt into other people's business, or people who show their ugly faces around?
Well, that depends on the society and the situation, but I guess, sure, that could be a deviance. But let's remember that America was built on people who are willing to speak out and take matters into their own hands. And just look at the way we operate in the world today. I mean, it might not always be our business, but we want to help other countries who are suffering.
Cherry.
Cherry, wait.
Hey, Cherry.
Cherry.
How you doing? Okay.
Yeah. Who are you? I live next door to you. We used to play together when we were little. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
What happened that night?
Lindsay, I think the fuck going on. If there's anything you need, let us know.
Okay. You headed home? We always used to have sleepovers at my house, remember?
Yeah.
And we'd have mac and cheese, and then we'd, sleep in my bed.
Tell me more.
Shut up, Jamie. I was like 7. Anyway, what are you doing tomorrow?
I don't know.
Well, Jamie and I do Japanese sword fighting lessons on Saturday. We were wondering if you'd like to come.
Maybe.
It's a blast. You get a beat on punching bags, start feeling like the last samurai and shit.
Yeah, you might.
Maybe you two would feel more like that chicks from The Matrix.
Who's that? He means Carrie-Ann Moss.
No, who's that?
I don't know. It's just some weird blind guy who just stands out there and listens to the birds and the wind and stuff.
He's creeping me out.
I think that's the guy who called the cops that night, hon. And we were like sisters.
No, we're better than sisters because we never fought.
That's true. When we'd have sleepovers, we'd do everything together. We'd eat off the same plate. We'd even take nighttime baths together.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I like to hear.
Knock it off, Jamie. We were like 7.
I keep saying it, but I keep hearing it, and I like it.
I'm home. Ready to go?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Miss Douglas, can Cherry come kick ass with us tomorrow?
What?
Can she come to our martial arts class tomorrow?
You sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, Mom, I'm fine.
You don't want to talk to me, huh? I would think that I would need someone to talk to if something like that happened to me. Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry.
What are you feeling?
I'm not angry.
I don't understand why you have to be so difficult.
I don't see what the big deal is.
The big deal? You sat there for almost an hour and didn't say a damn thing. How the hell is she supposed to help you if you won't say anything?
She said I'm a perfectly normal teenager with perfectly normal emotional health.
Additional parts and services cost more. Offer good on most cars and light trucks. See store for limited guarantee terms.
I don't need therapy.
a nice trip? Of course, she wasn't my wife then. She's my wife now. And I got the cinder out of her eye.
And you married her?
Yes, sir.
Quick work, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Ah, Jack, we knew the moment we looked at each other. We knew the moment we looked at each other.
You did?
Yes, sir.
All right, excellent. One forward, one backward. Good. Continue.
Forward. Back. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Itch. Knee. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back.
All right, good.
Does that hurt a lot? No. You sure? It doesn't hurt. Kinda looks like it does.
Hey, you just gonna drag water over my floor?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay, I was just playing. I'll clean it up later. No, really, you missed a spot. You did good in here today. You're real natural.
Thanks.
Question is, why are you here?
I don't know, my friends asked me.
I see. We should always know what you want out of the things you do, Jerry. You shouldn't waste your time doing something you don't really want to do.
You ready? But how do I know if it's something I really want to do if I don't give it a chance? Hi.
Afternoon.
I, just wanted to come over and thank you for calling 911 the other night. I know you don't know me, and I just think it was really cool that you did that.
Anybody with a conscience would have done the same thing, girl.
Yeah. So, what's your name?
Simon.
My name is Sherilyn. Most people just call me Cherry. You know, I never thought about it, but it's kind of interesting how people who can't see still want to have pictures on their walls.
I wasn't always blind. Drink before you go?
No. I gotta get home, you know, I got some homework to do and stuff. I just wanted to come over and say thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry if I offended you. That was a stupid thing to say.
You don't offend me, girl. Speak your mind. I like that.
Do you think I could come over again sometime?
Why would you want to be doing that?
Well, to show my gratitude. I mean, it has to be lonely over here by yourself. Simon? Please?
Next time you better have something to talk about. I don't need to sit around here and listen to you fumble around.
Bye.
To a good sermon today. Always a pleasure.
Today we will consider God's grace and his forgiveness. We all must learn to accept God's grace and his forgiveness for our trespasses and our mistakes. God does grant grace and forgiveness to all his children, but we must be prepared to accept it. What does it take to receive God's love and forgiveness? First, we must admit that we're flawed and take responsibility for our mistakes. We must say we're sorry. Then, and only then, are we ready to accept God's unconditional love. Please open your Bible to John 9:21.
I'll turn the heat on for anybody who threatens my men. We've got something between us nothing can change. Say, why don't you carry that in your hand? Homicide Bureau. Will we? I won't hurt you again.
Cherry, come on. Come on, sweetie, wake up. Wake up, honey. Let's go. Come on. Cherry, wake up. Come on, I'm gonna come back. I expect to see you out of this couch.
Look how gross it is. I know, it's terrible. She's like Mrs. Frankenstein.
It's Bride of Frankenstein, you stupid bitch.
You're still ugly.
Hey guys.
Hey!
Hey!
How are you?
Good. Where are you guys going? Class. Can I walk you guys there?
Yeah.
Oh, 68.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey, Miss Douglas, how's it going?
Fine, thanks. Is it Douglas or Meadows? I've heard you use both. It's Meadows. I just have to get out of the habit.
Sorry. So when are we gonna meet your daughter?
49.
She's at home tonight. She had homework to do.
Oh, 64.
Oh! Oh! Bingo! Bingo! I got bingo! Bingo! I got bingo! Bingo! Bingo!
I know where you fit in. And what happens now?
Yeah, I was watching that.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd be asleep, sweetie.
Not as early.
Thanks for cleaning the kitchen. That was very sweet of you.
You're welcome. Hey, Mom.
Yeah?
How come you didn't get remarried after Dad went nuts? How come you never found anyone else?
You know, I think it's time for you to go to bed. Come on.
I can't sleep in there.
Yeah, well, you need to try. Come on. I love you.
I love you too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lindsay? It's Cherry. Did I wake you? Sorry. Hey, do you think you could, okay, do you want to come over tonight? Yeah, I can't sleep. Okay. Bye.
Give me that. Do you like anal, officer? I do. If you want to look, you just gotta ask.
Where's that signed confession you promised us?
Cherry's a real piece of ass, huh? I bet you would just love to get your handcuffs on her.
Ron?
I'm not signing shit. I need to get out on bail.
You're never gonna get out on bail.
Never denied that you didn't want to fuck her. Can I get my porn back?
Yeah. There you go.
No one has anything on me! No one tells me no! I get what I want! Fuck!
Okay. Inspector shielding technique. Okay, twice down, twice up. Once to the rear side, once to the fore side. 1, 2, 3, 4, posture lock. Watch again, watch me again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, hand down, strong posture. Here we go. 1, 2, and that would be 2.5. 2 down, it's pretty easy. Count 1, 2.
You know what? I think I should just quit.
I mean, maybe you should.
You know, I need a little encouragement here.
Give me your sword. There's 2 aspects to a sword. The side of the sword that gives life, and the side of the sword that takes life. This is how I see you. It's kind of hard to defend yourself if you give your strength to everyone else. You need to decide whether you want to be a warrior or a victim. Let's do it again. 2 down, 2 up. Twice on one side, Twice on the other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. The limp wrist thing's got to go. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh-wee. I wouldn't want to cross you, girl.
Why is that?
Because I'd be likely to get killed.
Hardly.
How's your grades? Girl? Go home, child. And don't come back until your grades are worth talking about.
Well, what if I brought my books and my homework over here? I mean, I could make us dinner and then I could study.
You promise.
Yes, sir.
Why aren't you studying at home?
I don't know, I just like it over here.
Hey, I won at bingo last week.
Cool.
You want to come?
No, thanks.
What do you do over at that guy's house anyway? Last chance to play with my bingo markers.
I think I'll pass. Hey, Lindsay. Are you okay? You remember how I used to sleep when we were little? And you couldn't sleep if I didn't hold you still. Can we sleep this way tonight? Sure.
Cherry? Cherry? Hey. You haven't been sleeping, have you?
We're almost done here.
Why haven't you been sleeping, Cherry?
I don't know. You gonna give me some drugs? That I could sell them.
No. We can make it through this without them.
Damn. I could have used that money.
Do you know how much money I am paying that woman?
Mom, we have been over this before. She said I don't need therapy.
Well, she's worried about you now. She says you're not sleeping enough and she wants you to keep coming back.
Mom.
Cherry, I'm worried about you too. If you're not going to talk to her, at least talk to me. Cherry! Cherry, come back here! Cherry! Come back here!
I'm not a little kid anymore.
Then stop acting like one.
I'm 18. I can leave if I want to. Remember that.
Hey, damn it! What the hell do you do with my daughter in there? Answer me, you son of a bitch, I'll report you.
Our sins, our demons get passed on to our children, woman. They may never know why or how, but they get chained to them. That's what we do. There's nothing to worry about. We talk, we listen to music.
How many children do you have?
One, a daughter.
Well, I never see her.
The only thing I see is her. Eyes open, eyes shut. When I walk outside, when I sing with the birds, she's all I ever see. No other living soul will ever see my daughter again, but I do. Good night.
Then you understand more than most.
I understand. But I'm not like the man that attacked you.
You mean her, right? Right?
That's pretty good.
Why have you been sneaking out of here before I can say hello?
I haven't been sneaking out. I just don't know if I belong here.
Why don't you think you belong here?
Well, let's see. I've had premarital sex. I don't study other religions.
Oh, you've had premarital sex.
I'll go.
Sit down. Look, Mary Magdalene was what the Bible tenderly calls a whore. Yet Jesus accepted her. So I'm pretty sure you're welcome here with the rest of the sinners.
So what if I don't believe in God? Why do you believe in God?
I believe in God because without him, this existence is too terrible to imagine. I have faith that there's someone looking out for me. I would encourage you to keep reading those books and come back and talk to me. Okay?
Sure. Here's some. Right, there you go.
It's been a long time since I had one of these.
Well, I'm glad to oblige. So who's this?
Who?
This picture, the pretty girl and the little girl you're with. Sorry.
It's okay. Just don't want to talk about them.
By examining the three types of suicide, we can see that there are qualifying social factors that surround the suicide victims. For example, if a person is constantly devoid of structure and moving outside of their social boundary, then that person is more likely to commit suicide. It seems that society itself predisposes us to suicide, like many other things. Yes.
Does that mean that certain people should commit suicide? Since society thinks so, then people who don't belong or no one cares to look at should just do it, right?
Absolutely not. Just because someone is coerced in a particular direction doesn't mean that that's the right way to go. Predisposition is not the same as morality. Culture and society are not thinking things. They have no rational thought. They're just from shared experience. And the other thing is, if you have an inappropriate question, please keep it to yourself.
Lindsay! Hey, girl. Sucked. Boring. As usual. Yeah.
Ow, that one really hurt.
Sorry.
If Lindsay wasn't trying out for cheerleading right now, I'd ever beat you up.
Why does she want to hang out with that group? They drive me nuts. They think they're such hot shit, but you know as soon as they get out of high school, no one's gonna give a damn about who they were.
She just wants people to admire her, probably because her parents never around to pay attention to her.
Well, that's what you're here for. You're so whipped. You are so whipped. You are going over to her house to take care of her chores.
You're just mad because you're not getting any and those girls make fun of you.
They make fun of everybody, not just me.
Why don't you say anything? Can I ask you a couple things?
Yeah.
If you've been going out with someone for like 6 months, shouldn't you be sleeping together? Sorry. I don't think she really likes me.
Well, you know, maybe she's scared. Did you consider that? Because, I mean, that's a really big thing for a girl.
Yeah, but I'd never do anything to hurt her.
You know, I'm not the one you should be talking to about this.
I know. Why'd you move away foster care?
My dad shot my mom.
What?
Yeah. They were dropping acid, and he already had, like, a lot of problems, you know, and, we didn't know he had a gun, and he shot my mom. And so I hid so he couldn't find me, but, he shot himself.
You didn't see him do it, did you?
You know, I don't remember. Sometimes I think I did. But then sometimes I think that I might have just, you know, manufactured that memory. So. I'm gonna go see Simon.
Yeah, so I get my cheerleading uniform tomorrow.
Neat.
Where's your mom?
She's at bingo. Thank God.
Why, thank God.
No, she just always treats me like I'm some little kid.
She doesn't treat you that bad. Besides, you're her baby. She just wants to take care of you.
Yeah, well, it's irritating. God, you know what I need?
What?
Nice long bubble bath.
Does sound nice. You wanna?
You know, this was so much easier when we were younger.
Yeah. I have bubbles in my ear.
Where? There.
No! There.
Don't.
Here.
You nervous about Saturday? Your challenge with Jamie. You nervous about it?
No. I'm going to kick his ass. Besides, he's too nice to hit a girl.
I think you'd be surprised.
Hey girls, I've got food.
Oh, hey, no. Not cool at all. Oh,
everyone decent?
Except for being a loser?
You could have taken him.
Maybe I'm just not as good as you people think. I need to work harder or focus more on something.
Next time you throw a fight in my class, you're out. Got it? Look, Jamie and everyone else in there deserves your best effort. And he needs to learn to be defeated. You worked just as hard as he did, and you deserved it just as much. Don't disappoint me again.
Why is it that you avoid everything?
I don't avoid everything.
I think you do.
Well, I think I'm tired of people pressing their opinions on everybody else. Nobody can even be who they want to be now because there's always somebody behind them saying that they're doing something wrong. I mean, people can't wear what they want to wear or look how they want to look or believe what they even want to believe in. I mean, we're judging people on the opposite side of the world. It doesn't make any sense, Simon. I mean, even next door, people are judging you because of the color of your skin, or me because some psycho cut up my face.
Well, to tell me you're who you want to be.
What?
What do all this stuff you spouting out at me have to do with anybody but you? You doing the same thing.
I don't do those things.
Do I still creep you out? We all have our judgments. We all see life through stained glass windows. And the way I see it, you have your own demons to overcome. I believe you have 5 if we're counting. They have you as theirs.
You awake? Yeah. Your hands sore? Yeah. Need to tape them next time. You have any painkillers? Can I ask you something? Of course. Go on, sweetie. Did you enjoy it when we took that bath together? Yeah. Yeah. It was fun. What?
I didn't mean it like that. I just meant when we were younger, I always really liked being close to you. It was never just like a fun thing for me. It always just felt right. You don't have to stay anymore if you don't want to. You can go home and get some sleep. What? Why do they call you Father Cito?
Well, it's an old high school football nickname.
You played football?
Yeah, and I dated the head cheerleader. I wasn't always a minister, you know. I was young once. What's going on with you, Sherry?
Nothing.
We're going to have an actual conversation today.
Oh, okay. What if a person made a decision that was outside of normal social norms. Like, it was outside of political or religious norms. What do you think would happen to that person?
Is this about your interest in another girl? There's not a lot of ethnic diversity in this town, so I don't think you're talking about being part of a mixed couple unless you're putting that makeup on thicker than I thought. Sit down. Sit. As your minister, it's my responsibility to tell you that our Christian beliefs frown upon two men or two women being together.
I know. I mean, I can leave if you want me to. I don't have to come back.
However, I don't understand why people believe that God will forgive rapists and child molesters, but that he won't forgive two people that actually care about each other. If you're really sure about your feelings, I believe God will understand.
All the world's a stage and we all play our parts, to paraphrase Shakespeare. And contemporary thinkers on the subject matter would agree, except we would take it one step further. We would say that every backstage is its own stage and every stage is a backstage to our backstage. What I mean to say is that we change our behavior to suit the situation we're in.
Are you saying that everyone's two-faced?
Not at all. Two-faced implies that we only say the things that people want to hear and that we change our personalities to make them happy. What I'm saying is that we curtail our behavior to be more socially acceptable.
I don't see the difference.
You don't see the difference. Okay, let's take an example. How about the food service industry? You work at a restaurant, right? Okay, so when you're in the back room, do you speak nicely of the customers up front?
No, they suck.
Okay, so why don't you just tell them that when you drop off their food? You know, just say, hey, here's your food. By the way, I hate you and I hate the way you're treating me, so please remember to tip.
You can't do that.
Why not?
Because you'd get fired and they won't tip. I get it.
But how can someone be anyone else when they're ugly?
Ugly?
You know, like horribly scarred.
You're beginning to run out of material.
There's more to a person than their appearance. Okay, you guys, chapter 13 this weekend. And please read it. Please read it. I can tell when you don't. You okay?
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Listen, for what it's worth, I really admire the way you handle it. I'm sorry it happened. It's inappropriate.
Why don't you do something about it? Hey, Lindsay!
Lindsay, you know this freak?
Go away, monster.
Lindsay?
Hey! You're really asking for it.
Lindsay.
Hey!
I can't believe she did that to me. What a freak.
You really suck, you know.
You care.
Don't I guess? I don't know. Just know what it feels like. I used to be friends with them.
Should be friends with them.
Maybe I wasn't, but we used to have a lot of sleepovers and stuff.
Played a lot of truth or dare in grade school, middle school. Anyways, so one of them dared me to kiss him, and I did. And I thought I'd show off and make it good too. And they started calling me a dyke. Spread, of course. And now pretty much just mean to me.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah.
So they weren't wrong.
You're scarred. Does that make it all right for them to pick on you? Does that change the way you feel? I get so tired of hearing people say, I'm not being mean, I'm just being honest. Like the two are mutually exclusive. You can be mean and honest at the same time, you know? So, fuck you too. I was trying to be nice.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry! Jamie?
Why'd you let me win, Sherry?
I didn't.
Bullshit! You could have beaten me! Even I wanted you to beat me. Why did you do it? Do you pity me?
Why would I pity you?
Because you knew that Lindsay would leave me for you. Oh yeah. She told me everything. And about how we couldn't be together anymore. It's bullshit. I wish you never would have came home. I wish that guy would have killed you.
Hey, you and me both, man.
Wait. Could you learn to like me too?
What?
Could you learn to like me as much as you like Lindsay? Then the three of us could be together, you know?
Jamie, go home.
She's the only thing that makes me feel like I'm not a complete loser.
She's not a thing, Jamie. She's a person. She's a person that hasn't treated either of us very well. I've given up on Lindsay, Jamie. I think you should too.
Honey, what's wrong?
Go away. Please go away.
Cherry.
I'm not a little kid anymore.
I know you're not, honey. I know. Sometimes it just feels good to have your mother hold you.
Lindsay and I kissed the other night. And I think I could love her. But there are these kids at the school that walk all over me. And it hurts so bad, and she doesn't do a thing to stop them. I just think I'm so disgusting.
No, honey, never. I just didn't expect it, that's all. Jerry, you are the most beautiful person in the world to me. And it doesn't matter who you choose to love, nothing can change that. I'm your mother, and I'm always going to love you.
Always.
Lindsay's just a little whore anyway.
Mom! Mom? Why did you stay with Dad if he was like that?
Terry, your father wasn't always like that.
It changed.
Your father and I were on our honeymoon. We had gone up into the mountains, and we were high. And that's not a reference to the altitude. Well, your father, he tripped, he fell, and he cracked his head on a stump. He was never the same after that. Jerry, I want you to know that your father was the most amazing man I have ever known. He understood me like nobody else. But then in an instant, he was gone. And I was separated. And I found myself married to a man I absolutely despised, all in one night.
You never let go.
No. I just kept hoping that this someone would go back to wherever he came from. I want him to give me back my husband.
I'm sorry.
Sweetie, you have nothing to be sorry for. If I had let go, honey, you would not be here.
No, I'm sorry. I've been so difficult.
Oh, my sweet cherry pie. Honey, it's okay. Oh, shh. It's okay. Oh, sweetie, you've done nothing wrong. It's okay.
So you're not talking to me anymore.
What did I do? All I've ever done is stay here and do everything that you've ever asked of me. That's fucked up, Cherry, especially after what happened that night.
It's not what you did, Lindsay. It's what you didn't do.
What do you expect from me, Cherry?
I'm one of the popular kids. I have to be who they want me to be.
I love you, Cherry. I love you more than I've ever loved anyone. I need you in my life. You're so good for me. But people expect things from me.
Do you listen to yourself? You're a fucking hypocrite. Where in that statement did you ever say that you acknowledge that I'm hurt? I'm not gonna sit around here all day, Lindsay, and be your stay-at-home lover while you go play Miss Popular at school. I don't want to spend all of my time wondering who you care about. I'm not Jamie, Lindsay.
They're my friends.
You don't have friends. You think you have home friends and school friends, but you don't have shit. You don't know what it means when two people care about each other.
You care about me?
What?
You just said that you care about me.
Get out. Cherry, get out, Cherry. Get out! I have nothing more to give you. I said out!
Key. Go. Go. H. Hutch. Q. Knee.
Looks like she's too good to come
So.
to class now.
G.
Miss High and Mighty
Go.
just comes and goes when she pleases.
Go.
Excellent. Okay, set your swords aside and stretch your hips. Get ready for some kicks.
Maybe she wasn't so busy breaking up relationships she can make it to class on time. Or maybe she was just looking into getting her nasty ass face fixed.
Knock it off!
wanna go, bitch? Fuck you up.
That's enough! Stand over there. Now, I don't know what's pissed you two off, but it ends now.
Fuck her!
Are you out of your mind? Kick her ass. Okay, now that that's over, get to my office.
Why didn't you stop them earlier?
I thought it was best to let them get it out of their system.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
No, it's not. See, when I was a kid, I'd fight with my brothers. My dad never stepped in. He'd let us get our licks in, and then he'd separate us.
Well, I don't think that's best.
You know the kinds of shit the world puts these kids through? They can't show anger. So I let them get it out. Maybe now they'll talk to each other instead of plot how they'll try to kill each other next.
I'm sorry.
I don't think that'll happen anymore.
When I was little, I'd get in a fight at school, and the principal would punish me.
I've realized that I can't make you be who I want you to be. You know, I can't make you the Lindsay that I like best. And I am really sorry for that.
Can we start talking again?
I don't think so. I mean, you know, maybe sometime in the future, but right now I gotta cool off.
And what will we be then?
Friends. I think we'll be friends.
Let's go, sweetie.
Yeah, I'm coming. Sorry, Mom.
But I've never been alone before.
You're only alone if you think you are.
Tom said you won on both accounts.
When the white flag has been flown, no one has won the war.
Well, I'm really proud of you for taking care of yourself, but I can't say I'm happy about the way you did it.
Yeah, I'm having second thoughts about that myself.
Hindsight?
Yeah. Simon! Simon! Where are you, man? You don't go anywhere. Simon! Simon? Simon? Oh my god! Simon! Simon, come on. Oh god. Oh god, Simon. Simon, what happened?
Is that you, girl?
Who else would it be? What happened to you?
You feel lighter.
You've been taking care of your demons. How many down?
What?
How many?
I don't know. 3, Simon.
One by one. That's how it's done.
Simon, you're sick.
My lungs. They're giving me radiation and pumping me up with poison, but it doesn't get any better.
Why didn't you tell me?
Girl, you needed to take care of yourself before you could start worrying about me. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Besides, I'm ready to get back with my daughter again. Reclaim my sight.
Simon, you see better than anyone I know. Oh, God. How did this happen to you?
Fire. I was a minister down in Louisiana. The white folks decided they didn't want us worshiping in their town anymore. They waited for a night service and they lit the place up. Most got out. We were so worried about everybody else. The kids. Some people got stuck and they never made it out.
How long do you have?
Not very long.
Does it hurt?
Only when I'm awake.
Can't they give you better drugs?
Girl, I already lost my sight. I don't want to lose myself.
Amy, Cherry, this is Detective Marshall. Yeah, I just want to warn you that Rob was just let out on bail. They used that incident in the interrogation room against us. I'm sorry, I shouldn't let you go in there.
Listen, lock all the doors and windows.
It's okay. It's okay.
Don't.
No one tells me no.
Oh, God.
Come here!
Why don't you love me? If you love me, you wouldn't say no.
Crazy bitch, you fucked up everything! 'Cause I
You'd shoot me? I can't fucking believe you'd shoot me.
Don't. Just stop. I don't want to do this anymore.
I just don't want to lose you.
Rob, you never had anybody to lose.
Roger on Union 121.
We hanging out at your house tonight?
Yes. Did you talk to Jamie?
No.
Oh my gosh. Freaks. Dykes. Look at their arms.
Five down, Simon. What? Huh? What? Oh, nothing. I'm just remembering. Hi, Mom.
Oh, hi. Thanks, honey. Hi.
I can get your bag if you want.
But your hand.
Do you want to go to bingo?
Sure, yeah.
Really?
Really?
You come play bingo? Yeah.
You want to go play bingo?
Yes, let's go play bingo.
Oh my gosh.
You got
okay.
markers.
Yes, pink and blue. You can have pink or blue markers. You'll love it.
I can't see clearly. How are you doing?
Oh, look, there, right there.
Mom, I can bought my own.
I know. Ooh.
I'm behind. I'm never behind.
I am not close. Mom, go talk to him.
What?
Go talk to him.
No.
Yes.
It's okay. It's not what I say.
Hello.
Just because he's a bingo doesn't mean I have a voice.
Is this seat taken?
No. Hi.
In 39. Hi. I'm Steve.
Hi. I said that, didn't I? I'm Amy, and this is my daughter Cherry.
Hi.
And
This is Myra.
Myra.
Hey, anyone here feel like a winner tonight?
Oh, well, here's hoping.
Here's hoping.
Cheers to that. Cheers.
Here's hoping.
N37.
Oh, look, you got it. Right, oh, here.
Oh, thank you.
Maybe one day